Hi, this is James Gill, and today we're talking about making learning visible through a classroom blog. So I've set up this kindergarten blog on my virtual classroom. So this is where I'll be blogging about the different things that are happening in my classroom community. So it's mostly just me posting. I'm not opening this up for students to post from yet. And this is kind of what it looks like when it comes. You have a generic default welcome to your blog message. You have this as like a placeholder of an image. And in future lessons we can talk about how to make your blog look nicer, but today let's just go over posting. So I'm going to manage my posts first of all by just getting rid of this welcome to your blog message, because I don't really want it there. And so I just choose the drop down menu under manage posts. I choose delete item. And there we go. Now I go back to the kindergarten blog and there's no posts anymore. I could create a post and then create a post by typing into it, uploading photos to a photo document library, and then linking those photos to my post. But instead, I'm going to use something called Windows Live Writer. Now, I'm just going to manage this blog account in Windows Live Writer and show you how I add it. There we go. So here I have Windows Live Writer. It's set up for my other external blog, because I blog about education on an external blog as well. But I'm going to now add my kindergarten class blog by copying the web address here, Control-C on my keyboard, copy. Now I click on Windows Live Writer, and I'm going to add this blog account by hitting the drop-down menu here and hit Add Blog Account. And I choose SharePoint because it is a SharePoint blog, and hit Next. And then I just paste the website address in. And then I hit yes to download the theme so I can get a general sense of what it'll look like when I'm uploading it. It says my blog has now been set up, and this is the nickname when I'm choosing it from the drop-down menu here in Windows Live Writer. And it's going to switch to it now. And there's my theme. I created a blog about a recent vacation, so I'm going to use that as my example here. So I'm going to call this My Family Vacation. And now I'm just going to take some text so you don't have to watch me type, and just copy it from this source and just paste it in here. And it's about a trip my family took to Vancouver Island. I'm now going to add some pictures. So I was in Rath Trevor Provincial Park in Parksville. So I'm just going to drag and drop this photo in here. Right after the words, it was paradise. And what I'd like to do is play with the text wrapping. Now, as long as the picture is selected, and you can tell because of the squares around the perimeter of the photo, my picture tools are selected, and I can play with things like the picture borders. So I can add a little black picture border there, and also the wrapping of the text around there. So I'm going to choose that this one will go centered. That looks good. And then, let's see, what else do I need to do here? Okay, camping on the grass. Oh, and then Cathedral Grove. That's the next thing I talk about. A great park on Vancouver Island where you can look at some of the oldest Douglas fir trees. So I click on my photos for Cathedral Grove, and I'm going to pull up this photo of me making it look like I'm climbing this. And I'll put that right after here. And I'm going to choose to align this one just for fun to the right. That looks a little better. And I'll put it down a little more because the next photo is going to be about the caves at Horn Lake. Another great adventure spot. Picture of me in the cave. Let's see, very dark, very cold. And I'm going to talk about how the boys stayed out, although my daughter wanted to go explore every part of the caves. And then I'll put that one, just play with the alignment a little, put that off to the right. And I'll just put this down a little more there. And I'm going to just get some campfire photos next. So back to my Rath Trevor Provincial Park collection. And here the kids are clowning around at the campfire. And I think that's going to be enough for my blog. So I'm going to click on the home button again, and I'm just going to hit publish. And here we are on the website. Here's the kindergarten blog, and what I saw on Windows Live Writer is what I got on my website. No having to upload and link photos from separate folders. Just work on Windows Live Writer as if it were like Microsoft Word. So, I'm James Gill. This has been Making Learning Visible with Classroom Blogs. Tune in to more educational videos on the TLI website.